So today we will be reviewing for our unit quiz on Friday. So I need you to turn to page 255 in your math workbook. We're going to start with vocabulary. It says choose the best word from the box to fill in these blanks. So if we look at the box, we have estimate, subtract, hundreds, and thousands. So number one, when you blank 100 from 400, the difference is 300. So I would just choose a word and fill it in and see if it makes sense. When you estimate 100 from 400, the difference is 300. That doesn't make any sense. So I know the word's not estimate. When you subtract 100 from 400, the difference is 300. Well, that makes sense, but let me try all my choices. When you hundreds 100 from 400, the difference is 300. Nope. When you thousands, that's the last one, 100 from 400, the difference is 300. So none. The only one that would work would be subtract. So I'm going to write the word subtract. So you'll do the same for the rest of these when you finish this review on your own. I'm going to cross out subtract so I know it's been used. Okay? Then I'm going to show you number 5. You'll do numbers 2, 3, and 4. Just follow the directions and fill these out. This will be your review for tomorrow's quiz. You do not have to do Think Central today. So for number 5, it says explain how to estimate the sum of 654 and 142 by rounding to the nearest hundred. So I thought maybe I would do this one with you because it's an explain problem, which you'll get to do number 6 on your own. When I'm explaining, I need to use words. So for number 5 and number 6, you're using words just like a puzzled penguin. It's asking me how to estimate the sum of 654 and 142 by rounding to the nearest hundred. So sum tells me I'm adding, and no, right here it's telling me to round to the nearest hundred. So how would I do that? First, you need to round 654 to 700 because, and I can get very wordy, I'm going to write small because there is a 5 in the tens place. Then you need to round 142 to 100 because there is a 4 in the tens place. I know 5 and above, give it a shove, and 4 and below, take it down low. Finally, add 700 plus 100 to get 800. Okay, that's explaining. That's using words to answer the question. So for number 6, when it says explain where and how to ungroup to do this subtraction problem, you use words just like I did. Okay, so now I want you to turn to page 256. And you're going to see a couple more problems that you'll be solving to do this review. These are pretty self-explanatory. You can use any method that you've learned to solve those problems. Don't forget your strategies. I just want to go ahead and do number 15 as an example because 15 through 17 are written horizontally, and I want to make sure you rewrite them to be vertical so that you get an accurate answer. So now I'm going to go ahead and rewrite 531 minus 32. Don't try to do it going across. Stack it. 1 minus 2, we know we can't do that because the number on top has to be greater than the number below. So I'm going to ungroup a 10. I'll take 1 away from 3, which gives me 2, and add it to my 1s. Now I have 11 minus 2. I can do that. 9, because 9 plus 2 is 11, so 11 minus 2 is 9. 2 take away 3, I can't do that because 3 is greater than 2. So I have to ungroup 100, which leaves me with 4 hundredths, and bring it over to the tens. 12 minus 3, I can do that. So I know that's 9 because 3 plus 9 is 12. So 12 minus 3 is 9. Use those fact families to help you. 4 minus nothing is 4. So I would then write 499. Look at the problem, make sure that's reasonable. And as I do, I realize it is. So I'm feeling good about that. You'll need to do that with those numbers, numbers 16 and 17. Rewrite them, stack them, and solve them. Be careful in these that you pay close attention to the sign. Some of them are addition, some are subtraction, and they're all mixed in. Okay, and then you're going to do some problem solving. You'll see that 18 and 19 go together. 18 is very simple. Gordon baked 346 blueberry muffins and 287 bran muffins. How many muffins did he bake in all? Well, you know that's in all. You know that they're both types of muffins, so you're going to add 346 plus 287. Use whatever method you would like. I'm going to do show all totals. Starting in my hundreds, 300 plus 2 hundredths, 500. 4 tens plus 8 tens, which would be 40 plus 80, would be 120. And then 6 plus 7 would be 13. And then I add it up. 0 plus 0 plus 3 is 3. 0 plus 2 plus 1 is 3. 5 plus 1 is 6. So I have 633 is my answer. And that looks reasonable because if I were to add 346 and 287, that makes sense. So that's reflecting. But then number 19 asks you to write a subtraction word problem related to the addition problem in problem 18. That's the one we just did, this one. So knowing what we know about fact families and addition and subtraction being related, they undo each other. They're the inverse or opposite operation. All you would have to do is start with your 633 and subtract either 287 or 346 to get the other answer. So I'm going to pick one, but I want you to do something different than mine. So I'll just say Mrs. Aubin had, and I can use the same units. I could talk about muffins if I wanted. Mrs. Aubin had 633 muffins. She gave, I think I'll take 287 away. 287 of them to the healthcare workers. How many muffins did she have left? Now you don't have, well, it does say, then find the answer without doing any calculations. So I know if 346 plus 287 equals 633, then 633 minus 287 is going to equal 346. So there's my answer. So you come up with your own word problem. It can have to do with muffins, or you could talk about dollars or candy. It's up to you what your unit is. Remember though, if it is a subtraction problem, you need to give away, or you need to eat, or you need to lose, or you need to share or give it to somebody. So that will be your key word to let your reader know you are subtracting. So your assignment today is to complete pages 255 and 256 in your math workbook. You can use the notes that I've done here and the learning we've gone over to help you. And then on Friday, tomorrow, you will have your quiz, which is just a review of your addition and subtraction skills. Good luck and have fun!